missing a notification on my screen and pulling an app up. Alright, anyway, good afternoon everybody. This is Ryan from Interexistence and welcome to today's handpan playing and mindful relaxing stroll. Got our meadow spot back again today. I think we were here, last Tuesday, so maybe it's becoming our Tuesday spot, I don't know. I did charge the gimbal for anybody who was watching yesterday, so it's backed up to full strength, so it shouldn't be collapsing on us today, so that's good. Yeah, when I walked up here, there was quite the cacophony going on, frogs and birds and such. It's quieted down a little bit, the frogs at least, but birds are still pretty happy. Lots of activity today, so it should be a nice accompaniment for our handpan playing. Per one of our viewers' requests, I brought the Iskra again today. When we were here last week, I brought the baby pan, so it's nice to change it up anyway. Alright, so let's go ahead and get playing today. Of course, I'm sitting further away. This is one of the spots where I sit a little further away, so it's hard to check the time. Oh, we got somebody chatting behind us, alright. Like, what is that? That doesn't sound like an animal sound. Alright, anyway, we'll go ahead and get playing. always throws me off right there. I start trying to go with these two notes there. I was talking about that yesterday. Tripped me up again. A little rusty to start off, but not too bad. Such a beautiful spot to play, huh? I could have sworn I heard somebody chat in the back there, no? Was I hearing things? Maybe just somebody walking by at the time. It wasn't too busy in the parking lot. There were a couple of people sitting out, just enjoying the nice day in the parking lot. Not the best place to go walking when it's about 80 degrees outside Fahrenheit. Direct sunlight. It's not cloudy at all today, although there was a couple little clouds going by when we were playing right there, but mostly sunny. Not the best day to be wearing a black shirt, but you know, at least we got a nice shady spot over here. Got a little bit of sun on the camera over there. I did bring my tripod in case I needed to set it up somewhere out of the sun, but it's not usually as big of an issue as leaving the handpan in the sun. Most comfortable spot always to sit. It's kind of a weird rock. Kind of angle is weird. But it's nice because we got a rock over here in front of me and then a rock right here, so it kind of works pretty well without needing a chair and the tripod. I bought that tripod. I've hardly used it. I thought it would be a game changer for us, and I found some good spots where I haven't needed to use it. Songs today, huh? I gotta remember that if I'm ever trying to come back here and record something. It's such a nice spot. I can almost guarantee you're gonna have birds singing while you're playing, which is nice. Keep waiting for those frogs to start chiming back in though. That was so cool when I was walking up here. They were being all kinds of noisy. I think they went quiet when I came over here though. How far are we in? I can't check the time from here. We are 10 minutes in. Okay, almost 11 minutes. Hopefully the cell reception is okay today. We were having some cell reception issues here the last time. I mean, it wasn't too bad. It kind of cut out a little bit, but usually it's really, really solid here. So on there. I came up with that intro maybe a week or so ago. Yeah, probably about a week ago. Kind of starting to fill in some additional parts there. Very rusty, of course. Mostly threw in some couple parts this morning when I was practicing. Yeah, that one's coming along. So I basically have 3 songs that are like works in progress right there. So that's kind of cool. Spend a little bit more time kind of hashing them out, and I'll have 3 complete songs. Pretty cool. Didn't know I had it in me. Nothing super fancy, but they're nice little melodies. Especially nice for playing out here in nature amongst the birds. Anyway, thanks for people tuning in. Appreciate you guys. If you wouldn't mind giving this video a like and following or subscribing to the channel if you aren't already. We do these handpan playing and mindful relaxing strolls around 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on weekdays, weather and schedule permitting. Yeah, we've been doing these handpan streams since March, and I've been doing just relaxing strolls since back in October. So yeah, it's been nice to be able to get out here during my lunch break at work and just be out in nature and enjoy some time, getting away from the desk. I got somebody chatting there. That's the downside of sitting here. I can't read it from over here, but who do we got today? Sleepy Hollow. You bought a handpan a few days ago. Well, congratulations. What kind did you get, and where'd you get it from? Yeah, you need to practice. Yeah, I've been practicing. I only started playing back in November, so I'm fairly novice myself. Takes a while to really, well, some people get it faster and some people are slower. Depends on how much time you have to practice and how quickly you pick it up. For me, it's been a bit of a slow process. I don't have a ton of time to practice, but that's why I really value these afternoon practices out here on these live streams, because this gives me some extra time to practice. It's been nice. I can't see your chat from over here, so let me see what you're saying. A friend wanted to drive to a music store. The D, so you probably have a D minor. Yeah, it's a good place to start. I have a D minor as well that I'm actually trying to sell, but that was my first handpan as well. It's a good place to start for sure. D Kurd or D Celtic, you seem to see the most often. But yeah, there's a lot of good courses out there that focus on the D Kurd in particular, but also the D Celtic. It's a good versatile scale, and it definitely helps that there's a lot of course material out there centered on the D minor, so it's a great place to start for sure. This one here is a G sharp major scale, so very different from D minor. And I also have a baby pan that I bring on here. It's a D minor, but it's only got 6 notes, so it's very different than your typical D Kurd. Yeah. Well, welcome to the handpan community. If you have any questions, just let me know. Oh, I gotta watch my time. What are we looking at here? I usually stop playing around 20 minutes in. Yeah, so we're at 18 minutes right now. Okay. Play for a couple more minutes. This particular spot, there's a little bit of strolling to get back to the parking lot area, so I usually do a nice little meadow stroll when I'm done playing. Some locations that we go to, I'll just wrap it up right here at the location, but this one we do a little bit of strolling. Feeling it as much as I was last week, but yeah, still some decent stuff, I think. Oh man, I love this spot. Birds are actually quieted down a little bit, huh? We had a bit more bird song at the beginning of the stream. This is a bird conservatory here, so there's always a lot of nice bird activity. It's one of the reasons I love playing over here. Got a little distracted there, somebody's walking by with their dog, so it kind of threw me off for a couple seconds there. Not as used to playing for a audience. Alright, what do you say in there? Yeah, they are expensive for sure. It's not the worst idea to start with a cheap one, for sure. Just as long as it's in tune, because sometimes you get the cheaper handpans and they're out of tune, and then you kind of get discouraged because your stuff doesn't sound right. As long as you got one and it's in tune, it's a good place to start. Alright, we're already 21 minutes in. Let me go ahead and wrap things up and I'll show you around the spot here and then we'll stroll on back. Tripod with me that I think I've brought more times than I've actually used. I'll bring it with me and then I don't end up using it. Here's was 13.95 euros. Oh, did you see a turtle over there? Nice. Where was he? I can see him. Let me go ahead and flip the camera around. We'll have a look. Alright, so this is where I was sitting here. Make sure I don't forget my cushion there. Yeah, so that's a nice little rock I was sitting on. And then that's where I propped the handpan on right there. Oh, I'm a turtle with the hand. Yeah, I've heard that before. The handpan handpan backpack looks like a turtle shell. Yes, yes, I've heard that. I think I've actually heard people say they have some that actually are that look like a turtle shell. Like they decorate them to look like a turtle shell, design them that way. It's kind of funny. And one of the most famous handpan albums from David Kukerman, Path of the Metal Turtle, I believe it's called. Excellent album. Chipmunk crawling across the pond here. I don't know if you can see him. Heard him chirping away earlier. Anyway, so hopefully you enjoyed our little handpan playing there for a bit. And this is the view that I had as I was sitting here. Beautiful meadow. One of these days I should set up the camera so it's facing the other direction and you guys can look at the meadow while I'm playing. That might be kind of fun. That little pond view is so nice. Let me get out of here. Do have to trek through a little bit of tall grass to get over to that spot. But it's a nice little path that they've mowed through it up here. You have to work soon? Alright, yeah. No problem, man. Enjoy your practicing. And I hope to see you again on a future stream. I do these most afternoons around the same time. Have a good one and enjoy your new handpan. Alright. No, don't come back. Enjoying the little cloud cover there. As you can see, not too much clouds in the sky today. Very sunny. And of course I'm wearing a black shirt, so that makes it quite a bit worse. At least it's a fairly short walk. I think if I were doing a relaxing stroll through the meadow here, it would be pretty brutal. But you can manage it. Just walk into the pond there and back. When we were here a couple of weeks ago, it was mid-80s, almost 90, so that was even worse. So those birds chattering away, huh? That's a red-winged blackbird over there. I was using the Merlin app when I was walking over here, seeing what birds I could pick up. Red-winged blackbird. I imagine that there are several other bird species through here. There's one right here coming at us. Do you see that? That was cool. It's flying right at us. Have to watch that back and see how we got it on the camera. Hopefully the cell reception is okay. I can sometimes get a little bit weak through this stretch. Birds are soaring all over the place today. That's fun. Alright, what are we at right now? Almost 29 minutes. Alright, so we'll walk up a little bit further and then I'll sign off for the day and head on back to the office. Weather's looking pretty good for tomorrow too, not too windy and pretty similar conditions, maybe a little bit cloudier. So we should be good for another live stream. The plan right now would be to go back to Hopkinton State Park. That little spot with the bridge and the stream we go to pretty much on a weekly basis lately. So another nice little spot with lots of wildlife in the area. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow around the same time for some more handpan playing and a little bit of nature strolling. If you haven't already and you're on a YouTube, go back and check out the short that I just posted today. It's my gimbal collapsing right in the middle of our live stream yesterday. Pretty funny. Joys of live streaming in nature. Make sure your stuff is secure and charged ahead of time. See people dropping phones and dropping microphones, and yeah, it can be treacherous sometimes. Alright, well, thanks so much for joining me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed our little bit of handpan playing and strolling through this beautiful meadow here. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Be sure to practice brief mindfulness moments throughout your day, and as always, stay positive and love your life.